Andre Harrell, Lucian Grange nowadays, but
I believe they're all of the same.
Yeah, and Clive Davis has clearly got mob ties. He was deeply involved in the payola scandals.
What was the payola scandal?
Payola scandals is when they were paying radio stations to play music. Columbia Records got investigated for this, and So Brett Cooper, shout out Brett Cooper. She just did a really good video summarizing Clive Davis's like criminal history today. It just came out today. So if you go to Brett Cooper's channel right now, it'll be recent history. And she did a great breakdown of how Clive Davis, like from his early life through till now, payola specifically is when when Columbia Records was getting investigated because it's illegal to pay radio stations for content that's not announced. Like you can pay for an ad, but you can't pay a radio station to play Rihanna without saying.
I know they do that. I didn't know they weren't allowed to.
That's how they construct all their top hits. That's how they. That's how they get all these like all this music to be so fucking degenerate.
Look at the rap music they pushed.
Exactly, they got to fill their prisons somehow.
And now they're pushing it on women now too. It was the men before, but now the women they're making just degenerate. All the black rap is just.
Yeah, and I mean they got to fill their prisons. They got to fill up their OnlyFans. They got to fucking destroy our culture.
They probably run the private prisons.
I mean, there's a lot of allegations about a secret meeting back in the '90s with the private prison people and the Ice. I think Ice Cube has some stuff he's talked about. There's a letter you can find online that everyone argues about whether it's real or not. But like, suffice it to say, the prisons are doing good, and like the payola is, they're playing the songs that are putting all the black people in prison. And payola, Clive was investigated for payola, and then he stepped down from his position at Columbia Records right when they started getting investigated, and they just like rode off into the sunset.
Yeah, this guy Io Kamathi, a Black National song, it was so interesting. YouTube took it down, but he was talking about the music industry, how they're the one coming in being like, oh, start calling yourself an N-word, start doing this, they were pushed to do it.
Money, drugs.
Like, he's like, that's like, I kind of stopped, I said the word around, I'm not paying attention. He's like, oh, I really don't like that word. And he wasn't like,
yeah.
I really respect his opinion though. He's just like, we're sitting there calling ourselves that. And it just, like, no other race does that.
It's kind of weird.
You have a good point.
Kind of weird. So you want a really dark fucking rabbit hole? Look up the Opium Collective. This is the new thing in black rap, and it's fucking taken the young ones by storm. And I got onto it when I was looking at the Justin Bieber story because he was hanging out with this weird dude, this like super emo goth, like fucking spiky haired dude called Burberry Airy, who is like the brains behind the style of fashion and like image of this Opium Collective, which is a collective of artists. And they actually collaborated with Kanye West on Donda, I think it is. And there's this whole scene of young black rappers that are like open Satanism all over the stage, like very promoting, wearing, it's all about high fashion, super expensive high fashion, like Balenciaga, for example. All these weird fucking styles, like literally wearing gimp masks. They're trying to make it cool to black kids
to be satanic,
to rap while wearing a gimp mask and like satanic upside down crosses, fucking skinny jeans and weird ass boots and shoes. And so it's like, buy the most expensive satanic clothing you can.
If they can't afford.
Fucking like get all satanic like imagery up in your head. Just basically, it's just like a whole fucking shit show. And it is real popular with a huge subset of young kids in the black music industry now. And it's like, whoa. And you would think like they all present this image of like, we're coming out of this like metal kind of like fuck the system, like we're the alternative, like but like they all have deals with the biggest fucking record labels in the world, right?
It's not organic.
Playboy Cardi is like one of the primary guys in this, and he's like this giant fucking sensation that's selling out arenas.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah, look into Playboy Cardi and the Opium Collective.
Well, that's why. Yeah, you can see why he's like so angry. That's what he came out with. The Hell Hitler song. He's like just pissed off. He sees what they've done. Not just the black community, but to him, and then he says something, and then they cancel you, and that's the one song taken down. So I can have a song being like, "Yo, I like to shoot black,"
exactly.
I like to shoot N-words. I shot 20 this, literally encouraging them to kill each other, putting it in young people's head, making it cool to go
kill
shoot
each other, do drugs, like prostitution, rape people, whatever. Like they'll fucking rap about anything that takes down the black community,
right?
But you say Hell Hitler, and
Hell Hitler, no, and I think he put in
that's the whole point of the song.
Piss everyone off too. I think it's piss everyone off, piss off the white supremacists.
Yeah, he's over it.
No, it was like he's being punk rock, just being fuck you. And he proved his point.
Kanye being Kanye.
He's funny.
Like, bro.
I won't mention. I think to draw. Conversation with Nico, so funny.
Dude, there's been some funny fucking takes on that song.
So funny, Kanye. Yeah. But he's an interesting guy. I haven't met him yet, but
I wish the best for him, honestly. Like after what they did to him. Like Candace had a really great take. Candace had the take of the year on Kanye, in my opinion, recently, and it's not her new take. It's just how she feels. She said essentially like, I will never not love Kanye because when he took the bullet for us by exposing when he published the Harley Pasternak text That was the first time we got this
insane.
concrete evidence of what they're doing in the music industry.
So crazy.
And like, you better believe that's a pattern, you know, just look at all the people he manages.
That guy, yeah, he was the trainer of just like dozens of the biggest celebrities.
And so it's like, and then right after that, Kanye disappears and comes back fucking crazy. Like, give me a break. And so when Kanye West did that, he knew what he was getting into, and he still did it. He said, fuck you, did it. We owe him for that. We will always owe him for that. And Candace was talking about how she will always respect him.
I love her loyalty,
that.
and that's why I won't talk crap on. You know, he's done some things I don't like, but I just
yeah,
I'll pretend not to see it because he definitely pushed the. It's important to have guys that are pushing the very boundaries.
Yeah,
and he's definitely doing that.
Yeah, and when the price you pay for speaking out in that industry is being drugged out into insanity, we have to put up with the insanity that they're going to have after they speak up on behalf of all of us. And they, you know, Kanye suffers the consequences for speaking up. We all now are enlightened to what's really going on. Like, I've got grace for his now, whatever his mental state is.
They took his kids away. Can he even see his kids right now?
Big time.
That's just
big time.
That's his evil as a parent. You know, take your kids away is like the worst. You know, that song starts out with they closed the bank accounts and took my kids away, and you know that's why I became a Nazi.
Yeah, yeah, and that's a good summary of the whole. Like, honestly, like that is a great summary of this whole thing right now. It's just like. Everyone's watching this insane thing happen on the internet, on the news, on the like whether you're talking about the genocide in Gaza or whether you're talking about the music industry, whether you're talking about the Epstein fucking fake ass document release that's not happening.
Oh, that was
whether you're talking about our own government, all of it is just this like fake theater that we're all we know that they know that we know, and we know they know we know, and we all just sitting here like, what the fuck is going on?
Everyone's looking around like, what's going on? We know, you know, you know, we know.
Like, I've got the internet, bro.
It's wild time. They need to close down the information or do something drastic. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the next move is. Yeah. Well, shit, we'll wrap in a second. Anything to any rabbit holes that are worth mentioning real quick before we wrap up? They've been going down, or
no.
Also, where do people find you? I mean,
right now, find me on Candace Owens' channel on YouTube. But I've got a YouTube channel called Ian Carroll Show. Would love for people to follow me there. I'm getting really into that these days, and I've got a website called canceliancarroll.com, and I'm about to release a sick app about the grocery stores that'll help everyone figure out who the fuck owns everything in the grocery stores. Which I'll have a link on my website, but it's there'll be a link on my website. That'll go to what we're doing there. So
yeah, once again, I think you're doing absolutely phenomenal work. You know, I first stumbled across you a year and a half ago doing these videos, and it's nice seeing you just blow up because you're such a genuine. I met you, liked you right away.
Trying my best,
nice
man.
seeing you just blow up. So.
Yeah, it's cool that happens in the world now. So
hey, man, thanks so much.
Totally.
Cool.